Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Who makes the grab? The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking for a gap. It's Tuggle.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
And the crowd really... And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Play coming up. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. On the return, it's Robinson. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it here. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Across the 45 now. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter.
The end of the first quarter. Georgia 7, Oregon 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from that.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The backs got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. I tried to buy time, couldn't find anybody. He'll just tuck it and go down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
This one will be fair caught. Offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Play action here on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding some room at the 25. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll test the right side here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he fires the football to the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Receiver in motion now, and they'll try the jet sweep here. Spins away from defenders.
Wide receiver on the carry. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Brings up.
Second down play coming up. Powering through. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They're going to run it. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Dogs churn out another first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
Number 25.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia, 28. Oregon, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. Breaking free at midfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And I think the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Hit as he released it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Caught on the outside. It's Jefferson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using his legs, it's Tuggle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Georgia 28, Oregon 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Tuggle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth-quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw yet again. Using his legs here. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Boy, problem is they didn't account for him taking off.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. 4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And they get him down after the completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, they're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. So the win streak continues, but this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant member of the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sport